baby. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
And action. Welcome back, loves, to this channel. This is Catch Up with Dloto, where the real conversations are shared. And today we have a really great surprise for you. And if this is your first time on this channel, please welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. You're fan, in fact, right? So I shouldn't say welcome back. I should say that's it. Thanks for coming back to join us, you know. So this is Dloto that's speaking. I'm also known as Dloto. And today I have my day one, my partner. Donnie.
Wow, my name is Dloto, guys. I'm so excited to be part of the conversation.
It's like he's gonna say, I'm not your partner. I don't understand why he's laughing, no problem. But nonetheless, before we actually proceed with this video, I would like to give you guys like 5 seconds, giving you guys the opportunity to please make sure that you do subscribe on this channel. Please put on your post notifications, which is like down there. This is the subscribe button, and next to it, that's the bell. Ring the bell and press all so that you can be notified every time we post the videos. Okay, so the moment of truth. I know you guys have been like
Anticipating
for this time, and I'm sure by the title of this video, you guys already know. And I'm sure you're like, Tetani, don't greet us, but just chill, grab a snack, grab whatever your favorite bev, so that you can indulge this in your man. What do you think?
I think the same thing to your daughter Salonama, because we are going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and
so
do you want to get up?
No, what?
So I'm wearing. You actually copied me. Yes, you did.
I don't know, but
you did, because I wore this first. I'm wearing jean to jean. By the way, I want to show you guys Mom's Club, guys, because it's December, guys. All right, I want to show you my outfit stuff. I think he's not giving me any compliments, so I want you guys. I want to show you guys, because I definitely know that. Yeah, but nonetheless, this is me, guys. I'm looking scrumptious, okay. I'm looking scrumptious. So, and I just wanted to give you guys like, you know, ululuto. But then I thought, no, let me just chill and not put makeup because it's too hot, guys.
Yeah, it's December,
really hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I want you to stand up.
Okay.
So he's wearing these, ne? We want to confuse you guys. We want to confuse you a little bit because this is a blue denim, right? And he's got, I don't know what color is this.
This
is coral.
Coral.
Yes, the color coral. This is the color coral, but it's giving like a baby girl feel.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And these, because they like denim blue, it's like a boy, you know. I don't know, so just chill. Today we're about to find out what.
Yeah, I think the gender of our child.
Yes.
Remember, we did come back to you guys and tell you our own story of our birth. So you have been waiting to get to know the gender specific.
Yes.
What's the gender, whether it's a boy or a girl or boy, whatever. But we are so excited to tell you that we are bringing to you you have been waiting for it, so we are excited about it.
Yeah, and also
please, just before a moment, just comment, just say
let's give them. But I think that's our role. But that's the thing, because I'm sure everybody's been saying still born, it's gender.
Yeah.
But let's try it. Yeah. Let's give them 5 seconds.
Yeah, just please just make sure that you comment what gender, boy or girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Fun, yeah.
So we're gonna start with what, babes? I hate flies.
Yeah.
What am I gonna start with?
I don't know.
Hi, baby. What am I gonna start with? Baby, I think you should close the.
I told you, Galo.
Just a nasty fly just came in, guys. Sorry about this. It's uncut and.
I told you.
I did it.
I told you.
This is uncut. This is unedited. It's like no filter here. We're giving you raw material. But nonetheless, guys, we just wanted to kind of like just a little bit. I remember we shared our testimony on how we actually gave birth to our child. And also, the gender itself was a manifestation of what we had prayed for, what we had been manifesting, and just putting our faith into everything in what we were doing. I remember vividly, I used to take my husband to our favorite store, which is Woody's, and there was at the time we were there to just shop for food. Okay, this had nothing to do with us shopping for anything. And I remember my husband met this professor, and they just clicked. They didn't know each other, but they just clicked. I don't know. You saw him as a professor?
No, what I saw, he was coming down from the escalators,
Yeah.
and then I thought, this is an academic.
Yes.
And let me greet him.
Yes.
So we had a conversation, and the conversation was about trying to find out if there are going to be any synergies between his work and my work.
Yes.
And he is doing journalism at Rose University at a PhD.
Yes.
So we had a conversation really.
Yeah, so they were having a conversation,
Yeah.
and then I was just like, and at that time, guys, Koki saying it. So I was like, you know what? There's a say, and I'm pregnant. I think I was 7 months.
No,
8 months?
almost 8 months. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 going to 8. I was there. So I was like, you know what? This is my time. You wanna? Because they're having this thing, you know. So I must use the opportunity. So I went to this, not to the babies department. I saw the clothes, and I started picking clothes. You know, started taking items. I think I took three
You
items.
always take a lot.
I took 3 items. That
You
was like a
always-
little. That was a little.
Oh, yeah.
But I took 3 items, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my faith. Remember, guys, we did not know. This is the truth. We did not know the gender of our child. Okay, we would go to our gynecologist and do the normal procedures of checking if the baby's fine and stuff.
The heartbeat,
Yonke and
all
under
these
the
things.
procedure, but we just did not know what the gender
In
was.
fact, we decided
Yeah.
not to know.
Yeah,
We requested not
Yeah.
to know.
yeah, that's
I
true.
think that's important. And now thinking about it again, I'm just thinking, but why really inform that
Inform
kind
that.
of request not to know?
Yeah,
And for me, it was partly because we wanted to put our faith to work.
yes.
And I remember we were in Grahamstown, and Mama said to me, Kaloku, you need to know, guys, so that if
Oh,
there's
yes.
anything wrong,
You can start praying and
take
changing the
it,
gender.
everything to the it's not our body.
That's not us.
And you know, so it was about that kind of documenting that kind of journey, and we wanted to know. And it was my request. I remember you were trying to find from time to time because you were so uncomfortable with this thing. And I remember you were trying to say, okay, let's do it. And at some point, I was about to give up.
Yes, I think the last
You know, and I was like, oh God, you have been asking this forever, and you are impatient. I know that. And I said, okay, let's just do it. And thank God we have not done it. And now that we are talking about the gender of the child, in my mind, I'm thinking about an experience. You know, because you gave birth in the car, and you, when I came back, we left. You know, I left the car going to the hospital trying to get the medical support. And while I was coming back, and this lady nurse coming and others coming, said, and then you were very happy.
Yeah, announcing the gender.
You told me the gender, and for me, it's a funny way of thinking about it now. That in the most distressing moment, you could also find elements of joy and happiness. So for me, the today's conversation really is about trying to remind people who are going to be listening to this vlog or conversation that there is a beautiful story in your own mess. There is something that God is communicating, and we may be going through different types of stresses, challenges, but there's something unique about it. And coming back to the hospital, coming to the car, you were bringing the baby up. You didn't bring the baby. So you
The baby
told,
was already up.
Yes, you said it's you know. And for me, I'm trying to think about that, and it gave me a presentation of thinking about the beauty of life in its complexities. Yeah, so guys, all I want to say, we are very excited to reveal the gender of our child. And for me,
sorry.
for me, this for me, it's important to think about it in this way. I was highly distressed, and I feel like when we talk about our experience of giving birth, it sounds as if we downplayed the complexity and the intensity of that story.
I think we did.
For me,
Looking at it and just like having
listening,
to watch.
yeah. you guys, do you know that there was a moment whereby I could not even have the ability to think? In that moment, in a split second, I lost my mind. And I have not discussed that with anyone.
Even your emotions. I don't think we've spoken about to like take time to like literally like dive deep in like, but how do you feel? What went through your mind? It was like okay, we have a baby, then life just went.
Yes, but that moment of losing one's mind is a split second. It happened to me. It's a split second where I could not even have an ability to comprehend, to be able to be logical, to think, to know what to do the next. So that moment presented presented to me an experience of how to lose your mind. Even abantu who don't have abilities to think. And I had, in a split second, had an experience of that. Yeah.
So guys, because I know we're sitting with an academic here, okay?
Yeah.
He will lecture us, okay? He will lecture us.
Yeah.
So let's take it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so that, my husband, I love when you talk about the faith we had to use, because it all began from those small things. Because I get a lot of messages, guys, Nina, how did you guys do it? Because I'm trying to fall pregnant, and a lot.
Yeah.
And I think the practice of having to practice this thing, faith, because it's a substance of things that we cannot see, right?
Yeah.
So having for you now, you believe in something that you don't even know. Let alone we born.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know, but is it really gonna work?
Yeah.
Are we really gonna have this, or are we really gonna have that?
Yeah.
But it started from those small things where went to the shops and I would just randomly just buy clothes. But now, Aisle, what I want to know, because you gave the baby the first name.
Yeah.
Why that name? And you will reveal the name also, because this name will also reveal the gender of the baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
There's something here, but we're not going to bring it closer to you. This is the baby tag name. This is the tag name. And this is the little hand that was in there. And here it shares the name of the baby, it shares my bed, it shares the sex of the baby, it also shares the date. Okay, maybe this is giving you guys a hint of what the gender of the baby is. We don't know.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I want my husband to actually tell me, because now I still don't know. I don't think I've ever asked you this question of how did this name come about? Because and the full name, what we normally call him, but Ulizalonke, Ikamalaki. And then
it's been, I think for me, it's been my kind of ritual to give names that carry particular forms of meaning. And Ongamagama A2, primarily if you're an African child, carry a particular meaning. So, and of course, this can connect with how the baby came into this earth. And the name of the baby really came from me, particularly as the father. And the name,
obviously he wasn't going to be the father. Who was?
Anything is possible.
So that me as a father. It was my man.
That is me as a father, So I'm proud of the name. And the ability to just give anything a name is profound in that way. So the name of the child is Ntsika Yesizwe. And others say Ntsika Yekai, but I say Ntsika Yesizwe because remember Melo Kuhle and came from standing for the righteous. Righteous, Umelo Kuhle. Anything that represents Umelo Kuhle, he's standing, Umela Kuhle. He's presented in that way in the earth. And Ntsika Yesizwe. So for me, I thought about Ntsika as a pillar. Any household, anything, any construction, any bridge in Ntsika, pillars, and any building cannot stand without those pillars. So Ntsika brings that kind of a reality, represent that kind of reality. He is that kind of a pillar. Yesizwe, he is a kind of a pillar, Yekai. So Ntsika is that.
No, not Yekai.
Of course, I'm saying you.
Okay.
So it's an extension to that.
Okay, nice.
So
I don't even know what it means.
So Ntsika Yesizwe, and that's the full name of the name. And I'm so honored to begin to have that kind of a name, to give my son that kind of a name. And that will be I think for him now, whenever I have those conversations now, is to remind him the full representation in Kamalaki. So that whenever life brings to him, akumbule what he's standing for. And for me, my mom said to me that when Kamango Anel, and I asked, about why this name, and my mother said Kwanele, Anele. So it means that yanele inhlupheko yanele. So I'm coming to my family to bring that kind of stop to this other.
And that's what
form.
you did.
Yes.
It's only now that it's clicking.
So these names then begins to carry that kind of reality. So igama lomntwana wethu nguNtsika yesizwe. Lombe Dloto. And you gave another name, Lombe.
Yes.
And for me, it was even in my family, like everyone.
Everybody's like,
Lombe.
what is this name?
And I'm going to give you an opportunity now to tell our community why the name.
Not community, our family.
Our family, our family, the name. And I'm hoping that you understand the name of our son, Untsika Yesizwe, and represent being the pillar of the nation. And of course, you can't be the pillar of the nation unless you're a pillar, your family. So he has that huge responsibility to begin to have that kind of thinking.
And
so
I think also it just has significance. Both the names for me, they have significance. Or even how he arrived on earth. He just wanted to take over. He has the spirit of leadership, the spirit of, land my presence is and when he comes into the room, like everybody just is like, that's what happens, that's outside.
So tell us about Lombe.
So the second name is Lombe, right? Which basically means it's a gift from God. When I first, my husband, he was like, Elgama baby, because but it was a name that was actually inspired from, number one, I saw the name on Instagram. So Landeba, you're a mother, and start scrolling. And this was last year, right? I didn't even have a baby. I wasn't thinking about a baby, but Landeba, algorithm, would show babies and all that. So there was this beautiful baby boy, and Kamalaki was Lombe. Lombe, So it was Lombe, and I began to check out. I was like, oh, I'm so fascinated with Kandamtanda. I was like, once I have a boy, my boy will be Lombe. But I didn't know what it meant, and I didn't Google at that time. It's only now where I was like, okay, I need to know and dig deep what this name means. So it basically means a gift from God. And I couldn't have said it better or explain the process of having to have our son. Because he came at a very great time. With blessings and everything that's in between, and that name is fitting. Both names are fitting, by the way, because of Lomdana we didn't know, but we only believed in God using our faith that this child would be a boy.
Of course, and
right?
I'm just thinking about it now, Indobana. Remember, I was saying earlier on that connection between being in a distressing space, you are giving birth in your car, you are giving birth in your car, and yet that moment presents happiness and totality, and for me it's something that I'm just amazed by, that you can go through a distressing moment, but in that moment there are elements that present beauty and happiness. And for me, that is the cognitive picture that I have, or a visual picture that I have in my mind about Ulombe and you, while I was still in that mode, you're about depressed and was I was keeping thinking about, I have never seen this happening anywhere else, and also immediately my mind ran into death. Do you know that? I was thinking that, oh my goodness, should you give birth to the baby, Uzo, the baby will die. And the prayer that I made, I said, Holy Spirit, you're my helper. And I didn't, and I'm just thinking about that. It's so, so this story presents a lot of other possibilities, because the question is that what do you confess in your moment of depress? What do you confess in your moment of distress when you are faced with challenges? What do you say? And
call?
who do you call? And I said, the Holy Spirit, you might help. And I made that prayer. And it was not even a prayer, but it was a conscious declaration and confession that you are my help. And then you gave birth without no medical support. In that moment, I thought, my goodness, if uswelekile akaphefumuli, what option do I have? And I believe that I'll raise that baby.
Definitely.
You know, so I believe that. So Unsika Ekaya, those are the words themselves are trying to signal the elegance of God and the beauty of God, and also giving us hope that in our depressing moments we have to hold on our faith.
Yeah.
And we always been wanting a boy child because we have a girl child.
Yeah, so it made sense.
So we don't think that we'll have another baby ever again.
I do want another one.
Well, and so can you show us what you have, babe?
What?
The item.
Oh, this was actually bought by one of our friends, our family friends, in fact. And I just want, in fact, you know, I had this crazy idea, but I'm just thinking, by the way, I do want to share. I think that's just for extras. Just to give you guys a picture of how he looks. He has his daddy's eyes.
Yeah.
He's gonna have his daddy's brows.
Yeah, and the
lashes. And the head is his dad's. In a sense, not the shape, guys, not the shape. But this impanja, it's his dad. The smile is his dad's, right? And he has one dimple.
And that's you?
On the thingy, on the left hand side. So he has one dimple on the left. He's so chubby, guys. He's now a month old and a couple of days. But on Monday, which is tomorrow he'll be 6 weeks.
10 days.
Yeah, tomorrow he'll be 6 weeks. And he's going for his first inoculation. And we're just so delighted. Look how cute this is. He got so many praises, guys. But I love this. This is so cute. Isn't this so cute? Oh, mama. I can't wait for him to win. Oh, my goodness. I'm a boy mom, guys. Guys, I'm a boy mom. So when he arrived on Sika, he weighed 3.4 kilograms. And what else do you think we should tell them?
I think everything is well.
Color of the skin?
I'm confused.
Currently, when he first arrived, he was very dark, right? He was dark for me.
Yeah.
He had dark ears, like
dark everything.
Dark ears, like dark. Like when I say dark. But funny thing is that his feet, like his body, from here till down, he's very light skinned. Not very, but he is light skinned. But Epson Mark, we're still confused.
And you know what is amazing for me was that for the first time I was trying to change the baby. And you know what happened?
Oh,
yes. Do you remember that moment? So you have to be careful when
And
you
it
just
was
change the baby without coming.
And we didn't know, I didn't know with the boy, we would hear stories, but I didn't know it was something that really
all
happened.
over my face.
But how does it fly?
Yeah,
And people,
and come so you must be careful without coming, and everything does work.
At that age, I know.
So anyway,
but nonetheless, this was he was born on the 30th.
Of?
I don't even know. I keep on checking.
October.
He was born on the 30th of October.
Abantu that were born on October here in our family, please shout out for Mel.
Shout out.
Yeah, Mel was born on the 30th of October.
No.
Ntsika was born on the 30th of October. And
Mel, we're nearly done.
Go back,
please
go upstairs.
Please.
Yeah. So Ntsika was born on the 30th of October.
Yes.
So if you are here in our family, you are part of that club. Just let us know.
I man walk properly.
So I was saying Melokutla was not Melokutla. Hey, Ntsika was born on the 30th of October. So if you are part of that community.
Yes. Shout out to you.
So let us know so that we can always remember that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will
So
always remember.
so we are so excited, guys. We are raising a young baby boy.
And he was also born on the not on the
Quarter to six.
Quarter to six.
Yeah.
That's when he was born.
Yeah, so I remember that, and yeah, God has been so good. And I'm just thinking about what kind of conversation I will have with him.
I can't wait.
And I think for me, it will be conversations that are going to be open-ended. Not Christ-centered, but open-ended for someone to begin to reflect and have kind of, those kind of conversations.
He's gonna be a great boy, and whoever marries my child, you marry my husband.
So if you have a young baby girl, and you like your baby girl to get married to Unsika, let's talk about that.
No. He's not available.
I am. Don't listen to her. I make all the decision. I'm a father. So if you have a baby girl, young, and you will love that your baby child to get married to Unsika, let's talk, and please inbox us. We want to arrange that. Sometimes it's very good to have arranged marriages, and in the next 20, and I really want him to get married in the next 25 years from now. So let's prepare.
So I think this is the end of the video. Is there anything? One more thing. What do you think this child has changed when he brought into you that you didn't think you had in you?
I think I've always had the kind of sense of being responsible father, and to think for my family first. So I think for me, nothing more than that, and also being present and take responsibility. I have no choice. And I kind of like my life in Goku because I've seen this for the second time.
I don't know how many times you said this yesterday.
Yes, because I mean, there's kind of meaning that is meaningful.
Yeah.
Right? So my life is in a extended meaning because I'm present with my children, and I'm quite happy about that, And initially I was not happy about certain things. Certain things like, oh my goodness, I have to now, don't do what I love to do, to explore things and go listening to these things.
Yes.
But now all my priorities continue to change, and what is more important to me begin to take form. So I like that about me, and allowing myself to reconfigure my priorities all the time. It's important. And for you?
I think I will hold it for the next video.
Okay.
Because this is episode 2, right, of the Vlogmas. So on our next episode, which is episode 3, well, I think we'll dive deep into parenthood, how we're coping, blah blah blah, our routines.
I think I want to talk about that more, about that parenthood.
Yes, that'll be our
phenomena.
Episode 3 will definitely have.
And how are we coping about that?
Yeah. So guys, without any further ado, let us call it a done deal for now. We love you guys lots. Thank you so much for coming and taking this time out of your busy schedules, because it's like the festive season. We understand that you're busy, but
you have taken
you've
time.
Decided to come and watch us, and we love that so much and really appreciate you. And now also, guys, anything?
Thank you very much. We appreciate you, and let's keep on. Make sure, guys,
very important.
Make sure, guys, you continue to share the community. Take our link, send it to your friends, tell them about us. Let us grow together. Thank you for those who have been part of this conversation
since day one.
From day one. And I must tell you the truth, we are making small progress, and now we are growing
significantly.
Exponentially. So it's amazing.
So loves, we thank you so much, and up until next time, goodbye.